ladies and gentlemen. Now, I feel like choosing who to rank up in this game has never been harder. There are just so many really good characters nowadays, with a lot of the buffs and reworks that have kind of gathered together over the years, and the quality of the average new character is pretty good for the most part. And we've also just been very, very lucky on the pulls. You know, we just have so many incredible options here that we could take up, and a lot of very big decisions that I've had to sit down and think about over the last few days. Generally, when it comes to rank ups, I've played this game, you know, on and off for nearly 9 years now, and I always just like to go for the characters that I enjoy playing the most, that have a rotation, that I find really interesting, that I also feel like there's a bit of a level with some of these characters to get a lot better at as well, and just do some really crazy stuff. I kind of like the sleeper characters that can just, you know, pull something out of the bag that people are not expecting, like Gamora, one of my absolute favorite champions. Always use her in Battlegrounds and always get like these absolutely disgusting wins in like 30 seconds or under. So yeah, I love those characters so much, and that's going to influence like a couple of the rank ups today that may seem like a little bit obscure, but I just really enjoy playing them. So I've already taken out actually 3 characters to 7-star rank 3 because I was just so excited to get some of these. The first one I've taken up is Prowler, and Prowler is absolutely phenomenal. Just playing this character, he feels so good as well. Being able to do like a medium ending combo, get the falter on the opponent, and then just kind of like dish in and play around them. He just feels amazing, dude. He's got like some really big damage for longer fights, but the utility that this dude has combined is just awesome, man. He's a really, really good character. And Scream is just like damage, man. She is super fun to play. Just feels like, you know, kind of another Gamora type. But yeah, really kind of hits that spot for a Venom archetype character that I've been looking for. So I've really been enjoying Scream. And then finally, Deadpool, X-Force, even unawakened, I immediately took this guy up to rank 3. But yeah, Awakened just absolutely, you know, dominating Nick Fury's, getting past that big regeneration there. So those are 3 characters that I've taken up recently. And I love all of my rank 3s, man. The long shots are banger, the Juggernauts are banger, Photon, Spider-Ham, Gamora. Like, I was really, really happy with all those decisions. I don't think there's like a single character I've got a rank 3 that I feel any sort of regret for at the moment. I'm really, really happy with all of them. However, let's go today to our first champion, HitMonkey. I love HitMonkey, dude. I've got him on some like free-to-play accounts and challenges, and I always find like he just feels so easy and effortless to play. Like there's nothing complicated to manage about HitMonkey. It's just like 3 combo the opponent and special 2. And sometimes that is really what you want out of a champion, is you just want like a super easy, hard-hitting, quick burst, because it feels great, and it really allows you to focus on like the mechanics of the fight, the boss, and this guy was just an absolute hard carry for the last free-to-play challenge, because yeah, he just was so easy to play and viable for a lot of the really annoying story bosses. So yeah, if you do ever get, you know, you're progressing and you just need a really good option, HitMonkey, again, just carries so much of the game there. But we're going to be using our 2 to 3 skill gem on HitMonkey here. So let's chuck this one in. Rank 3, very, very excited to have this dude, especially as well as a 7-star, because he's got the guaranteed crits. You can then put the stat focus on even more crit damage. So as a 7-star, again, gets that like additional bump of scaling that he's just going to crit even harder there, which is, you know, incredibly nice. I'm just looking for a bit of skill here. Is that like too much? Do I just need a bit of basic, like a 10k or something? I mean, that's kind of overshooting it quite significantly there, but let's get rid of this and let's just go for a 10k. And that is what it is, man. There's a lot of ISO knocking about, but HitMonkey, very happy to have him up there. Like, again, doesn't really need the awakened ability whatsoever. And I think just due to his like slightly lower rating, I think very much like Gamora, he's going to fly under the radar a little bit. At least that's what I'm hoping for in a few Battlegrounds matches. And then we can just, you know, fool people into thinking he's a rank 2 and then just take out their defenders in record time, I think is the dream there. Now, the next character, This is a character I just absolutely love. I'm going to use my Skill Awakening gem, which is guarantees the next 7-star crystal we're going to pull him from, but it's you've just got to make the commitment at some point, you know? And also, this is not only a champion I want to awaken, but via the event, we've got so many 7-star signature stones that I'm literally just going to dump in a load as well, because he basically has a chance to purify incoming debuffs, but the more sig actually gets it toward from a 40% chance to a 90% chance. So again, really, really substantial difference there. I don't want 125, I'd just like 99 if that's all right. I'll go for 100 though. I might end up just getting this guy to Sig 200. Again, I don't really care about prestige that much. I more care about kind of the usefulness. So yeah, we've taken that passive purified chance from 40% to 69%. And I think we dump in this as well. Oh, is that just one? I thought it was many. I thought it was a 5. Okay, we'll take this in as well. And you know what? I think you just got to leave it on a multiple of 20, man. Anything else just feels bad. So we'll take Crossbones for now. Up there. And that is almost a 74% chance to purify a debuff and immediately turn it into a Fury. So Crossbones, just absolute banger there. And now we got to go back for the rank 3. We are going to be using one of the generic gems on Crossbones there. Because again, there's a lot of really good skill characters. So tremendously pleased to do that. And any sort of like hero matchup with heavy debuffs, like this dude is going to absolutely shred. So yeah, we might be taking him up even further on the Sig. But I'll wait and see what we have. Because there's nobody else like I kind of feel like, oh, I want to dump stones into to get really good benefit aside from what is it, Crossbones at the moment. So yeah, very pleased with that one. Now the next character is a character I still need to learn and get a little bit better with because I have limited experience, but it is Kusala. Now Kusala is just absolutely phenomenal, just rated by many as one of the best Mystic champions, and I've just seen people do absolutely crazy stuff for Kusala. She's got like such a diverse arsenal of utility. I think the biggest thing I'm missing from Kusala is the awakened ability, because it seems to have really solid overall benefits there. But we are actually going to use a generic gem on Kusala, because again, I'm going to be taking up a few more Mystics today as well, but I think like very, very worth it. But let's put in all of the Mystic ISO here. So Kusala, I'm looking forward to having it rank 3 just so I can play around with her a little bit more in Realm of Legends. I've done like a couple of runs so far. It kind of took me like a couple of runs to get into playing her. And then just one run, like stuff started clicking. And I was like, oh my god, this character is absolutely insane. So yeah, she feels really, really good. Okay, the next character. This is just a personal favorite. I was just so surprised. I did a video looking at the Purgatory buff, because a few people in the YouTube comments just telling me, I gotta check out Purgatory. Like, the buff feels incredible. And sometimes, you know, I'm like, again, there's a lot of fan clubs for a lot of different champions, so sometimes you don't know what to believe until you've actually tried out the character. And I was like, against Serpent, I was like, oh, okay, she's doing pretty good. But then I did Realm of Legends. My goodness, she just absolutely cooked. It was one of the most fun runs of Realm of Legends I've ever had, and I absolutely love the special attacks and animations and pacing of this character, and my default build is also to run 4 points in Mystic Dispersion. So yeah, Purgatory is going straight to rank 3, but not only that, I'm going to use, and this is just because I really love this character, and I do see myself playing her quite a bit. We got the Glorious Guardian's Awakening Gem. Purgatory doesn't have the biggest benefit, but just the ability to like capture the soul while Demonic Rampage is active and get like a little bit more duration on cross soul abilities is like enough for me. Plus, I just want to see those Awakened stars as well. So again, it was kind of either her or Sentinel, and I do like Sentinel. It's just like Purgatory for me is just like the character I want to be playing at the moment. So yeah, I'm super happy to take Purgatory up here. So there we go, rank 3. I'm interested to see if I can just pull off some crazy things in Battlegrounds of Purgatory as well, because I have a feeling, again, for the duration of those fights, I think she's going to do some of them really well and not often get banned as well. I think she's going to be like a big sleeper in that department specifically. Now, another character, and again, I've been debating quite a bit here because I do want to get White Tiger up. I need some more resources before then, but we kind of had a sign. We did the big crystal opening. We got Spiral Awakened. Spiral is just a pretty crazy attacker in terms of the utility and things she brings to the table. And she's a character with a very high skill cap, because there seems to be quite a bit in terms of, okay, you've got to manage regular fights, but you've also got to manage her dancing and rotation and, or, shaking up the combos so you can ramp her. But if you can do that, the character's got some really, really good burst. And again, really fun to play. And that kind of like swipe up ability to stun the opponents as well is crazy. You really need to get a mastery over it that I don't have currently. But I've seen other people, get really good at Spiral, and I'm just like, I want that. So I'm going to take her up to rank 3, and I'm going to try and get better, but again, I'm going to need some practice on this character. I think worst case scenario as well, she is not too bad on defense, but again, I kind of want to push myself to get a little bit better at playing Spiral, and I think the best way to do that is just having the leeway of this character at rank 3, but I think... in most scenarios, she's probably going to beta ban a good majority of the time as well. So there is that, and that can allow my Gamora not to be banned, which is always the dream, man. It's always the dream. So yeah, there we go. Spiral is up there. Super, super happy about that. I'm really excited to learn a little bit more and get some good mastery over that. Okay, so the next character is a character I've been playing just at rank 1. Doing a few runs in the Realm of Legends, and it's Ironheart. So I actually don't know if I can take her up to rank 3, but we've got the Glorious Games gem here. So we're going to put this in, and we're going to go for the Tech ISO here. But Ironheart is currently visually bugged. There's a few characters like Ironheart and Gallon that just have like this really weird like VFX issue, which, yeah, I believe hopefully is going to be solved with a patch at the start of January. But yeah, certainly looking a little bit weird at the moment. But Ironheart, just, I've seen what people can do with this character once they get used to the rotation and the utility that she has. But it's pretty incredible, dude. She can just dominate all sorts of Battlegrounds matches, and has been an absolute MVP for so many top tier players, really across the board. Like, anybody that is heavily invested in Ironheart seems to have like nothing but incredible things to say about the champion, for what this character has done for them in Alliance Quest, Alliance War, Battlegrounds. It just seems like really everything she's been an MVP for. I think as well, Ironheart could significantly benefit from the Awakened ability, getting like an additional... what is it, like Arc Overload, regeneration, some crit resistance as well, which I think makes her a little bit more annoying in defensive scenarios. But Ironheart, again, character that is an absolute banger. I was actually quite torn between Ironheart and Jack-O-Lantern, because I've been really, really enjoying Jack as well. Amazing onslaught counter. This guy just absolutely cooks. So I think at some point he's probably going to make it up to rank 3. Also because he's like a really easy character to play as well, and just, perfectly fits my kind of like aggressive, just bombing with the special 2 play style that I really like. So yeah, I hope to take Jack up soon as well. Really, really enjoy that character. Okay, next up, we got Mutant class. Dude, this is a classic for me. I love Sunspot. Sunspot, one of my favorite characters. I think this actually might be the last rank up that we have the materials for today. Because, yeah, it's either between Sunspot and Hulk for now, but I think I'm gonna take Sunspot up. Again, absolutely slapping falls. One of the most, like, diverse characters in terms of the way that you can play him. But, again, it's like special 1, special 2, and the match is just done. He's just got so much nuking potential. I have loved Sunspot literally from the release of this character, and we've got him as a 7-star. We've already got him Awakened now at quite a decent SIG level. To be fair, we could give him some more stones as well. He's, potentially an option. I think I funneled in, what is it, a few there. But we've got a few more, mutant stones and things knocking about from various events. I think we can at least take him up to, like, SIG 60 seems seems pretty fitting there. So let's let's just chuck a couple more in. I haven't even like set his defense thing because you know you're not using Sunspot like ever on defense, man. But yeah, let's just go for one more 6 stone there, and I think that's pretty well deserved. You know, we'll get like a couple more solar charges there. Not that he really needs it with kind of the loops and places he's being played at the moment, but still feels pretty good overall to have that powerhouse up there. So yeah, that is it for the 7-star rank 3s that I have Catalyst. Again, I'm kind of bottlenecked by I think basic resources now. Like again, I've got a lot of the T6CC for classes, like especially when it comes to the Science and Cosmic class. I think if I had more today, I'd probably be taking up Hulk, and then maybe looking at something like either Medusa or Null. We have both of those characters awakened in the Cosmic class. Both of those are very high performing. I do probably need to look into Vox a little bit more as well. I want to get Immortal Hulk probably to rank 2 at some point. Thing I want to take up, again, there's just so many characters down here that I'm like, oh my god, that'd be really useful to have at a fairly decent level. So again, almost sport for choice in terms of characters that we could rank up. So yeah, some very, very tough decisions. I do want to take up the Chavez as well at some point. I really want to get her awakened, man. That awakened ability is like such a world of difference. And I always feel like my Chavez is, you know, just behind like a good chunk because I don't have it. So yeah, I'd love to get Chavez awakened and take her up to rank 3 as well. But just for now, I really wanted Purgatory, man. Purgatory just was like absolutely screaming out to me that I've got to just try and do some very crazy things with this character. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you did enjoy today's rank up video. And if you did, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care. And I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.